What price will Coretta pay for her silence? The realization that Chippy Duncan had another child, a child who was stolen and kept secret for over 20 years, fills her with a combination of rage, betrayal, anguish, and now retaliation that she's about to take out on Aunt Coretta. Chippy will finally come face to face with her, who has kept this dark secret for over 2 decades, a secret that has weighed heavily on her conscience, I'm sure. Is Aunt Coretta innocent in this 20-plus year betrayal, even though she's not the one who actually committed the crime? And we could tell from the moment that she came onto the scene that she's always been against this secret that Margaret carried, and it only came out when Margaret got ready to pass away. So she can't tell Chippy that she had planned on saying something. Now, if Roman was like a couple weeks to maybe a month old, then yeah, maybe this lie would fly, but we're talking over 20 years. And it would still be a secret if Margaret wouldn't have gotten sick. And what kind of life was she really providing for Roman anyway, where he had to go out in the streets and rob and steal when he was in middle school? Margaret was a nurse, so their life couldn't have been too shabby. Or was it? I mean, Aunt Coretta, she looks well put together, don't look like she's struggling for anything. So why was Roman having such a hard time? It could simply be the fact that he felt out of place, like he never fit in or just didn't belong, because he really didn't. And all of this is playing out just as we expected it to, except for one part where somebody tells Roman what the hell is going on. It's just bothering me that this woman stole a whole baby and almost went to her grave before doing the right thing. Well, the right thing would have been actually to give Roman back just as quickly as she took him, but all she did was just open her mouth and told someone. That's all she did. That took no thought, no effort, no sacrifice. Just say a few words, get it off your chest, and then you're good. And Chippy's mind will be racing with thoughts. Should I thank her for telling me, or should I send her to glory for waiting 20 years to do it? Did she take care of my baby? Did she take care of my baby? Why did she take him in the first place? Why did she take him in the first place? Where was Elsie? How long did you know? Should I thank her for telling me, to do it? Or should I send her to glory for waiting 20 years to do it? Did she take care of my baby? Waiting 20 years to do it? But seriously, guys, instead of lashing out physically, the potential for violence that Chippy may deal with can be channeled into maybe loving her son, the love that she wants to pour into Roman. Or do y'all think she's still gonna beat Coretta's ass? Margaret is already gone. She's already gone to glory. So Chippy's going to blame Coretta for sure for this weird void from a child that she never knew. The life that Roman should have had, it's lost forever. And Chippy's gonna beat her ass. There's no other way to put it. I really can't dance around this topic. There's no way to clean it up, no cute way to express this. It is what it is. But how do y'all think Roman is gonna feel? Will he be angry at the only mother that he's ever known because she stole his whole identity for her own selfish gain? Will he be relieved that now he's inheriting his real family, who happens to be filthy rich and who's going to welcome him with open arms? Will he now abandon his fake family? Will he be glad that he didn't smash his cousin Lauren? Because ew. How is he really gonna feel? I'm really thinking that maybe he and Orlando are probably gonna go head to head for the women. Well, now that Ruby's around, I don't know, maybe Orlando has calmed down a bit. I mean, he and cousin Curtis are already in a titsy about Nefertiti, but this is his brother, right? So how's he gonna feel about that? And how will the Duncans protect him after they find out that Vonnie is after him? There are just so many open ends to this storyline alone. And we all know how Chippy protects her own, right? She spoils her kids. I mean, they're adults now, but they're spoiled as shit. And they have everything that they could ever want, right? So Roman will be no different. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna feel horrible that she didn't protect him from this woman, Margaret, in the first place, but she didn't know. She didn't have any idea. So she's gonna be mad at herself to some degree, but she'll quickly get over that as soon as she put them hands on Coretta. She's gonna love on him. She's gonna hug him. She's gonna cry. She's gonna cuss. She's gonna fuss. Then she's gonna go out and just buy him all kinds of that he really don't need. But another thing that concerns me, one other important thing, we know that Vonnie's coming after him, right? right? But who's gonna protect him for real? It's certainly not gonna be Junior. He hanged from outside the club over there with Donna, trying to figure out how he gonna be a daddy, being petty with his mouth poked out. So we know he ain't coming to the rescue. Orlando and Vegas, they can't come. When they find out, I know they wish that they could, but they really can't. But I am very curious to know how they're gonna get out of that police car. Paris too busy trying to get Niles off her ass. So I'm sure she'd help out if she weren't too preoccupied. And Bobby the Beast ain't gonna let her go nowhere anyway. So the only people that are left are cousin Curtis, Lauren, and Rio. Maybe this is Rio's chance to be that gangster that he's been talking about. Maybe this is his chance to get his bones in the game. And this will sort of give him some bragging rights, so to speak. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of Carl Weber's The Family Business, then go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.